I think that first of all, we need to do a very good and authentic diagnosis of the problem. Is it really all social media? I'm not too sure that all the problem comes from social media. Why do I say that? Even though social media has a lot to do with, but I don't think that is the origin of the problem. Because my generation come from before the social media. And I can tell you, for example, that beginning our ministry, when we began, there was no social media. There was not even mobile phones. The TV, you have to get up and turn it on, you know? So, and I realized that, yes, people listen more, remember more, but not as much as I was accustomed to remember, and accustomed to ponder, and accustomed to think and reflect. So I don't know if the root of the problem is the social media, or the social media has simply increased the problem, because the problem already existed. I think that the problem began with superficiality. A culture of superficiality is a culture that doesn't want to go deep. And you don't go deep if you don't listen. You don't go deep if you don't pay attention to what is being said to you personally or to the whole group. If you want to be superficial, you don't listen because you don't want to think. You see, you have to listen to be able to think. And if you think, there will be conclusions, good or bad, but there will be conclusions. And that means that you will have to go very deep into yourself to make that conclusion. So what happens with the social media is that you don't have to make conclusions because they're making them for you. You don't have to seek for anything. Everything is given to you. What is the problem? Everything is given to you, but is not discerned necessarily by you. And that is the problem. The problem is that we had already like a tendency to superficiality, and social media can keep you superficial if you still want to. And not only can keep you, can even augment it. Because everything is already said to you, you don't discern if that was true or not, if that was said or it was not said. Another thing is everything is so easy and so fast, so there's not a development of the human potentiality. And when there's no development of human potentialities that only come from having a task to fulfill, having a work to fulfill, only when we have that, when we have to search to find. That's why I listen to the gospel. Jesus said, seek and you shall find. Knock and it will be open. There's got to be an action. There's got to be an effort from our part, a development, a human development for having results. When you don't have them, when they're already given to you, and maybe they're not even the results that you want or the results that the Lord wants for you, but you already have results, you already have successes, you already have answers, you already have everything given. So what happens is that human potentiality is totally diminished. And that's what I see today, is that the capacity to listen is a capacity of the human being. It's a capacity that the Lord has given us for us to listen, for us to ponder, for us to discern, and for us to be able to make decisions and conclusions. And that's not happening because everything is fast and everything is given to us. Therefore, our human potentialities simply are not developed. So the social media doesn't make you. You make the social media what you want it to be. And what you want it to be is what people receive, and that's what they also respond to. So I don't know, I personally have a difficulty in blaming that everything is the social media, because nothing should make us. We make a decision of what can make me. And I think that the social media is a great instrument if you have clear understanding. What is the purpose? What are the means? And what do you want to make of the social media? Because the social media cannot make you. You make the social media be what you want it to be. And the people that receive it will receive it the way you want it to be. And they will respond in the way you wanted it to be. Because they are responding not to superficiality. they are responding to the evangelization or the commentary or the little teaching that you gave, even in an informal manner.